All right, welcome to the Ravit Show. We are here at NVIDIA GTC, and look who I have with me, Thomas Bean, CMO at Domino Data. Thomas, once again, welcome to the Ravit Show. Always excited to see you and learn more about the different things that you're doing in the space.
Ravit, it's great to see you again after such a short time. Always
Such a
great to
short
be
time.
here in San Jose for GTC.
Yes.
And exchanging with you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to obviously learn about the things that you've been having different conversations with enterprise leaders, developers, also practitioners out here. Since this was always about hardware, but it looks like things are changing. We've been learning a lot about AI infrastructure, ML, data science. I would love to know a little about what do you think? What are you hearing? Tell us more.
So obviously, yes, this conference has been a lot about hardware. Jensen's keynote was very clear on it, and he went in many details.
Yep.
What's interesting, attending the sessions, discussing with some of our customers who are here, it's really that the message has been heard loud and clear. I just attended a session by the group CTO of BNP Paribas, Jean-Michel Garcia, and he was saying, the focus on hardware is very important. He was actually advising leaders, like now is the time to build your platform. If you don't build your platform, in a few years, you're going to regret it. And I think that's really the call for action for everybody. Doing it in a certain way, and he actually complemented this with an appeal to say, keep on building your platform, keep on looking at security, reliability, and privacy, actually, very important. But at the same time, keep on expanding your internal offering for AI because it goes so fast. And what you want to get to really become a leader, you want to have the what he called the wonderful option, the wonderful gain of having options on one end, having the choice, but also with a lot of control on how you do it. And that's what the winners are doing. So I think it's very interesting. It really gels with what we've seen customers doing in terms of strategy. So spot on, very good timing on the NVIDIA side, and very exciting developments. I can't wait to see what our customers, which use cases customers are going to address with all of this new capacity coming from hardware and the value it will unlock.
I would also love to know, these are fantastic insights, but I would also love to know a little bit about the needs and the side where why is data platform important more than ever right now? And if you can also share some use cases there.
Absolutely. Well, it's more than data platform actually.
Yes.
We've heard more and more during this conference about the notion of AI platform.
AI
we were
platform,
talking
true.
to analysts today. Jean-Michel actually explained part of BNP Paribas strategy is to also have an AI platform. So perfect example that to have the platform need on top of actually the data platforms and the data hubs they might have. And what do these platforms need to provide? Well, first they need to provide access to enterprise data, enterprise infrastructure. Actually, shameless plug, this is what we just announced with our friends at NetApp, who are literally next door.
Yeah, just next to you.
We announced Domino Volumes for NetApp ONTAP, which allow data scientists to seamlessly tap into enterprise data assets that are under management on NetApp ONTAP, so go and check it out, pretty cool. Unseen before kind of flexibility for data scientists to consume enterprise data. So first thing, really accessing this type of assets, data infrastructure. The second element that these platforms need to embrace is this notion of hybrid. There are lots of talk about these platforms being built not only in the cloud, but also on premises for residency regulations purposes, etc. So this hybrid element is critical. The third element is really addressing the whole spectrum of AI. We're seeing the rise of new architectures with agentic, and it's important to be able to have a palette of capabilities from which you can build the agents, you can build the models, or the applications. Increasingly, we're talking about applications. And then finally, governance. We spoke about it last time. More than ever, it remains top priority for IT and data science leaders. You cannot take a model to production if it doesn't comply with your own internal policies or regulations. So the AI platforms need actually to address all of these needs and fit into a world where data science and developers are increasingly working together, building in new types of applications. And then in terms of use cases, you were asking me, we see more and more actually the adoption of even Gen AI within the enterprise, the models, leveraging open source models, training or fine tuning them or doing RAG with their own data and then exposing them internally to empower their employees, to empower their developers, empower their researchers. And we also see more and more mission critical processes. Think about claims processing, think about risk management.
Very important.
So it's really the next level in terms of criticality. And some of the coolest use cases we've also heard about, a lot of autonomous use cases, which are amazing. And then digital twin. It sounds like we talked about it years ago in digital transformation.
Still so relevant.
Absolutely relevant, and we hear actually IT teams saying, hey, I want to build a digital twin of my information system, and I want to use AI to help me manage my IT in a little bit better. So we've gone full circle, and we're opening yet another chapter, which is super exciting.
With AI, right? I love it. Thomas, one more quick question that I have for you is, how do you see the space moving in the next, say, I wouldn't say even a year, but maybe next 6 to 9 months? Not only just the space, but for Domino as well. What are you all more focused on, and how can customers benefit from that?
Absolutely. I will start with the customer first, if you don't mind.
Yes, for sure.
But things are about to get real. And when I say real, we're starting to see the hard work. Mission critical use cases, I meant it. There are a lot of talks about security, about privacy, working closely with the IT team. The era of experimentation is gone now. Now we're doing real work with AI, and customers are doing real work. And that's what we help. This is why we're so interested, and we're providing capabilities for governance and really mapping to their IT landscape, wherever it is, on premises or in a cloud.
Love it.
The value for customers is that there's going to way more business value to be created, way more help that actually humans are going to get from AI. So it's going to be maybe less hype, but for sure, way more business value, and we're all going to see the impact from better drugs, better financial services, etc. So super exciting, and this is a short-term vision. You're going to see all of this happening this year.
Okay, that's awesome. Thomas, it's always great to chat with you and get these insights and how you all are progressing in the data and AI space, but not only just that, the large enterprise companies that you all are catering to. So it's always fantastic. We'll keep the conversation going. But one last thing that I have for you, and you would like to add something as well.
I would like to ask you a question. How do I get such a cool sweater that's like a super edition signed by Jensen himself? So that's pretty impressive.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure, like I said, chatting with you, and you can keep the jacket as well if you need. But we'll keep the conversation going. We'll keep chatting. But if folks want to reach out to you, learn more about the different things that you all are doing.
Domino.ai, super simple.
Okay, fantastic.
And then we'll see each other somewhere around the world.
Next conference, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Such a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.